Howdy, nerds! So, as you can see, we are about to go into a bunch of little bit of spoiler content, so two things. Spoilers, obviously, if you're not interested in seeing any of this, you should probably look away. And second, of course, big thank you to our data miners, Zanuck, Kaz, Naz. They all continue to do such amazing work for our community. Go check out the links in the description, not only to their Game Press article, which will be well, having a lot more information than I could possibly fit into this video, and of course, just, all of their social media as well. Alright, so let's take a look at the stats, and a special big thank you to Zanuck this time for having to go through a bunch more data because they scrambled the numbers around when trying to find their stats and everything, apparently. So, thank you for putting in the extra effort there, Zanuck. Now, next up, let's talk about the units, and I'm just looking at Carla's stat spread, and I'm just like, yeah, that's a dead winner right there. Holy crap. Okay, so 40 speed naturally. That is tying it up with Mia when it comes to the fastest unit in the game, if I recall correctly. So, definitely good. Not only that, she has a good stat spread outside of that. 35 attack is great, 42 HP, and then of course a really decent defensive spread as well with 23 defense and 22 res. Huh, boy. Now, with Nino, it's pretty much what I assumed was going to happen with a Tome Flyer. Their defense is not going to be great, the resistance is going to be alright, but mostly Nino is all about being an attacker, and she definitely has that. Remember, 38 speed, she also, of course, has the same effect that Carla has, where her weapon will do more damage the faster she is compared to the other unit. And that means that these two units right there are going to be kind of crazy, and you also need to remember that technically her tome also gives her an additional 3 speed as well, so she should be about 41 speed-wise, which, that's gross. Anyways, 33 attack, decent enough. She's going to be running on a flyer team most likely as well, so I say she's probably going to be extremely powerful. And we're going to be seeing some fun things with that. Oh boy. Now next up, of course, Mr. Clean. I'm a little bit disappointed in his stat spread. Just a little bit. And I don't mean to seem rude, but 31 attack is not going to be doing him too much of a favor, and he's kind of, well, at least he has a little bit more HP than, say, Kaze, who I'm just kind of looking at when it comes to numbers. All in all, he does have more HP, but he lacks a bit when it comes to defensive values. His speed is amazing, though. 38 speed is pretty high. 31 attack. We're going to have to see how well the cleaner works out when it comes down to, possibilities with the weapon. So, he looks interesting. I'm gonna reserve my judgment until I actually see everything come together within the game, okay? So, yeah. I'm still really impressed by the first two units, though. Nino and Carla are fantastic. Now, let's talk about the big boy over here. That, of course, is Linus. Oh my god, that art. Jesus Christ. Alright, so, I'm just going to inform you. Linus has Basilicos, Luna, Brazen Attack and Speed, as well as Drive Defense. So, yes, he's going to be a unit that you can really push to be as powerful as, God, that's a lot. 37 attack is pretty crazy, so is, 33 speed is decent, but I'm more amazed that he has 32 defense as well, and 42 HP. That is a pretty, honestly, pretty good, GHB unit, and it's honestly not something I would be averse to having. Good lord. And his art's also beautiful. Just saying that in a totally gay way. But, yeah. Honestly, with that stat spread, the abilities that he does have, and the possibilities that he can, of course, upgrade Basilicos as well, means that it can really push him even further. And Brazen Attack and Speed, why not? Of course, because, if he's gonna get low, might as well boost up his 2 stats that will really push him even further. Next up, of course, is Canis as well, and I know a lot of you are like, oh boy, please tell me he actually has a tome that is all his own. He does not. He has an L tome, he has Reciprocal Aid, HP and Res 2, as well as Res Tactic. So, yeah. For those who were hoping that he would have his own, tome himself, it does not look like he will. So, unfortunate. But, he does have a decent stat spread. I'm a little bit concerned about him when it comes to his stats, mostly because it seems like every time we have a free unit, it seems to be a red tome unit. Red Tome infantry unit at least. So Canis will seemingly be from Tempest Trials, and I'm going to just hold off on that because I'm a little bit worried about him. I'm just gonna save my reservations, just like Mr. Clean over there, because well, I'm wondering how this is gonna go. But with an Owl Tome, he should be able to boost his stats pretty well. So here's hoping. But that's not the only thing, of course, that was found in the data that we need to talk about. There, of course, are accessories. Yes, I know a lot of you have been wondering what accessories there are in the data. Well, your data miners have come through on that end. Here are a selection of, well, what isn't in the game. Well, what's in the game but isn't available right now, and you should be able to get these things from quests as well, because there is a whole quest line called EA Accessories, probably later tonight. So, here are the items that you can find in the data that are not available yet when it comes to... Oh, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. And also, yeah, Bound Hero Battle with Hector and Matthew, which is really amazing because it means, one, Hector's coming back for a banner, and two, of course, Matthew's finally getting a 5-star focus. Hooray! No, alright. So, From all this, of course, when it comes to accessories, it looks like we have a few summertime things that are going to be coming up. Of course, the snorkel set and the seashell hairpin. But we also, of course, have an Order of Heroes hairpin, the Masked Marth mask, I guess. And if I recall correctly, isn't that Bunny Lucina's bunny hood, or am I just going crazy? Either way, those are the accessories you're getting, and that is the next Bound Hero battle right there. So I hope you guys are excited, because that means Hector's coming back, and that means Distant Counter will be available. There's just so much to look at. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are as well. Again, special thanks to our data miners. Go check them out in the description. And as always, I love you guys very much. Come hang out with me on Twitter, Discord, or even check out the Gleam contest that's going to be running for this banner. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for what's coming. See you soon!